Today we will try to know about this direct and indirect speech. First of all, we will try to learn what is direct speech. Simply, the words that are uttered by the speaker is called direct speech. And when the speech of the speaker is reported, but not in his own words, but not his actual words, that is indirect speech. The meaning and the sense remain the same, but the speech, but the words that are uttered by the speaker get changed. And in direct speech, there are certain features that are necessary for the direct speech. That is, first of all, it has two parts, and these two parts are separated by means of a comma. The first part is called report verb, and the second part, the statement that is uttered by, that is said by the speaker, is called indirect speech. Is called reported speech. And this report speech is put within commas, inverted commas. And this report speech may be a sentence, like essay to sentence, then it terminates, it ends at full stop. It may be interrogative, then it stops, then it ends at a question mark. It may be optative or imperative or exclamatory. It may be exclamatory or optative. Then it has a note of exclamation. And in imperative and this assertive, there is always full stop. When this direct speech is changed into indirect, there are certain things that we must keep in our mind. First of all is that there is no interrogative, optative sentence. Whether it is imperative, whether it is this question mark, interrogative, or it is exclamatory, it is always changed into assertive. Therefore, in indirect speech, it always terminates in a full stop. Here, the first letter of the report speech is always written in capital. But here it depends upon whether it is a proper, whether it depends upon what type of the word we are going to write. The same rule will be implemented for writing it in lowercase or in uppercase, in capital or in small. And second thing is there are no inverted commas. And number third thing is that here in direct speech, the actual words are conveyed or reported, but in indirect speech, actual words are not. Actual words of the speaker are not reported, but the meaning remains intact. That is important. And here The benefit of this, advantage of this indirect speech is that we feel tiredness, we feel bored, or even it is very difficult to remember or to report the entire speech of a speaker in its original form or what he has said in the actual words. Therefore, journalists or reporters or we are going to report sometimes an incident, an accident, or an episode. It is very easy to report it in indirect because we have to keep in our mind only the crux or the happenings and their meanings. We do not require to repeat them word by word or to report them word by word. That is very tiresome and that is very difficult to think, and therefore it is one of the advantage of this that even speeches or those lectures delivered by famous personalities or anyone can be reported uh, without changing the meaning to others, and we use for this very purpose this indirect speech. But there are certain rules that how we convert this direct speech into indirect speech, and with the help of these rules, it is very easy for us to convert, to change direct speech into indirect speech. Therefore, for you, it is very essential, very important to know these rules, and then according to these rules, you can change a direct speech into indirect one or vice versa. And for a student, it is also necessary to learn this one because he or she can report the lecture or any reference or any book or any topic into her in her own or in his own words in indirect form, not necessary to memorize the all actual words, all the words that were delivered, that were uttered by the speaker, or that are used by a speaker in his book or in a certain rule. For some, then it is very difficult. Therefore, for students, it is also benefit. It also is a useful thing for them to know this technique, how to convert the direct speech into indirect speeches, and it must help them while they will respond to any question, to any query they are asked to answer in her or in his own words. Therefore, we will try first of all to learn these rules, and then by one we will convert direct speech into indirect with the help of these rules. The first rule, inshallah, we will learn it from tomorrow, and today uh, it is enough for you. Okay.